Residents from the Gorse Ride community, which is in Finchampstead, the ward that I represent, they have various issues with antisocial behaviour. It's mainly small motorbikes, electric, the new thing that we're all seeing, electric scooters, and just generally people causing antisocial behaviour. They feel that they report it, but they hear nothing back, and obviously feel quite frustrated by that. What is the best way for them to report it so that we're all following the correct procedures? And what do they do if we get no response?
The best way to report it is 101, ringing through there, or you can do the online web form and report it that way. The council have got an antisocial behaviour team as well, and we work closely with those. So there's another way of reporting. I think their process, if I'm right, is it goes via email. They generally are monitoring those emails when they're working earlys and late shifts, essentially. So they're probably the two best ways of getting hold of us. If you don't get hold of us, then probably the best way is to kind of write into me if it's local, essentially, and saying this isn't working properly. But I would hope through those various ways, and also that link of the neighbourhood officers as well. I think what we'll see, especially when our neighbourhood numbers start increasing and there's other things happening around that, then officers will be out on the street and they'll be able to directly contact them and speak to them. In terms of the whole e-scooter bit of work, we're going to start doing quite a lot of work around that as a force, in terms of how we deal with those. And pretty much what we're looking at is how we manage that, because quite often young people underage that should be using them, and there's some issues around the parents and not understanding the laws, etc. So we're going to use kind of the 3 E's approach around it: engage, explain, and then ultimately enforcement. So probably watch the December period and into the new year. Might be upsetting some people's Christmases if they get certain presents that they might not have after a while, because there are some traffic offences there. So working with our road policing colleagues in terms of tackling that across the force, essentially, that is one of the bits of work we can do. But certainly, I think reporting into the council's ASB team and then 101 to our neighbourhood teams, who essentially will deal with that, because there's some civil orders and stuff we can do around those particular issues. But again, if you want to just share me some of that detail, I'll take that directly back to my neighbourhood team and see what we can do, and then report directly back into you. That's okay.